I will say, I'll start off by saying this: the 15 Camaro is miles ahead of the C6 or C5 Corvette. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be discussing which is better, C6 Corvette or the 15 Camaro. Get a lot of messages, and when I say a lot, like maybe 3 or 4 on the DMs and on Instagram. And if you haven't followed me yet, go ahead and follow me. It'll be somewhere right here. _SGO_5_. I upload a lot of pictures and videos of my cars. So if you want to go ahead and follow. But I get questions all the time. I'm trying to get into the LS platform, mostly the Mustang guys. So yeah, they asked pretty much like, hey, you know what's the best what's the best car? You know, Corvette or a Camaro? C5, C6. We're not gonna talk about the C7. Those are just a little bit too much on the pricing for some of us. It just depends. There's I broke it down into 1, 2, 3, 4 areas, or 4. Yeah, 4 areas. So first, the engine, right? In the in the C5 Corvette, obviously you have the LS1 and the LS6 for the Z06 version of that year. And then for the C6, you had the LS2 that came out for 2005 and 2006 and 7, and then they introduced the LS3 from 2008 to 2013, I believe. We're not gonna talk about the C6 Z06 because that's a LS7, and that's, like I said, that's over the price point from what we are talking about today. And so that's that. And then the Camaro, obviously, it went away after, I think, 2002 or 4. It came out. They went out and didn't hear from Camaro. Then Transformers movie came out, 2010. That's when the 2010 Camaro LS3 came out, and it was up to 2015 that they had the LS3 in there. So, which one is the best buy? So, 4 areas, like I said, I already pretty much broke down the engine specs of each model. So, engine, it just depends on which Corvette that you get. For the LS3, or for the Camaro, 2010 to 2015, it's going to be the LS3 all the time. That's it. That's the only engine. Well, the L99 for the automatic, but we're not talking about automatic right now. We're talking about manuals, because save the manuals. Hashtag save the manuals. And so with that being said, it just depends on which engine you get. The most recognized one is the LS1 and the LS3, right? A lot of people do the LS1 swaps, and then a lot of people do the LS3 swaps. So engine, it just depends on which one you get. It's going to be almost the same exact process: headers, intake, cam, and they all produce great power. So that's that. The second one is I guess, racing or power to weight ratio. The best bang for your buck is going to be the C5 or the C6 Corvette, because they're so light, anywhere from 3,200 to 3,300, and you're always going to beat a Camaro no matter what. You can be making the same, like, you can put the same mods, because they both have, like, if you get it, let's just base it off a 2008 Corvette. They're always going to beat the 15 Camaro because of the weight. You can have the same mods. You can even do heads, cam, intake, headers, all the good stuff. You're still gonna get beat by a Corvette, because they're about 600 to 800 pounds lighter, right? So you're always, so if you want to make a good naturally aspirated with the basic mods and cam, C6 is the best bang for your buck. You know, 15 Camaro, you can get it up there. You can do some weight reduction. You can, do the 391 gears or 410 gears or even 411 gears and keep up. But that's, modifying the gears, the and everything else. I'm talking about just the basic bolt-ons, cam intake and stuff like that. The best bang for your buck is going to be a C5 or a C6 Corvette. Now, that's for the naturally aspirated part, because I do get some messages saying, hey, I do a lot of roll racing, or I do a lot of racing. Which one should I get? Simple answer is Corvette. Best out there right now. Under, let's say, 30 to 35,000. It's the best bang for your buck. So and then the third thing is if you are buying and maybe you have kids, or you want to have somebody right in the back. I know for me, if I do keep the Camaro, I'm gonna get my little girl in the back seat. She's gonna know about some American Muscle, and she's gonna know about some of these mods, right? I'm gonna introduce her to the car scene like nobody. Like, that's gonna be her life too. So, and I can do that easily with the Fitch and Camaro because there's back seats. I mean, you can't fit a person over like 6 feet tall, or even like 5'8", because I'm 5'7", and I can barely fit in the back, right? But for kids, you can. For extra room, the Fitch and Camaro is the way to go. The Corvette has a big trunk, because I've seen my buddy with the C6, name's Austin. I'll plug in his Instagram, either on both of these sides. Yeah, he was dailying it for a good while with putting a lot of his electrician tools in there, and there's a lot of room. But it's a 2-seater, so you can only bring one more passenger. With the Fitch and Camaro, you can fit a lot more people in there. That's why it weighs a lot more, etc., etc. So, and then the fourth thing, I actually have 5 things. I don't know why I said 4, but the fourth thing is looks. It depends on which look you want. The C6 Corvette looks like a mini go-kart with a powerful engine, 2-seater. It looks awesome, especially the Z06 with the wide body panels, and the ZR1. Those are just, and if you mod them correctly on the outside, like lowering a good a wicker bill on the back, or a good wing, if you will, a good front lip, front splitter, whatever you want to call it. I know some people get butthurt on how you call things, but it depends on what you get, right? And I like the 5th gen Camaro look. It looks retro, it looks modern at the same time, and it has that classy, boxy look that I like. The C6 Corvette, I think, is the best Corvette, especially the Z06, the best one looking out there, and I love it. I mean, I really, if it were to me and I had the money, I'd get a C6 Z06. Like, that's a no-brainer. Or, I mean, the 2015 Z28, that's one of my dream cars too. But, yeah, they both look awesome. I'll plug in some of my pictures here for my car. I take a lot of pictures of my car, and I always get questions on what lowering springs are you on, what kind of wheels, what kind of splitter, what kind of side skirts. Literally message, I can I can scroll through my DMs and see how many people ask me about my splitter. Honestly, I should be compensated by that company. So if you're out there doing these, I'm making you some money, so you better give me some of that percentage. Wheels, American Racing Wheels, shout out to them. What kind of exhaust? Like, I get questions on everything, literally everything. So I'll plug in some of the pictures here while I'm talking about my car, and it just the looks is just honestly based on what you want to have. And then for the last part, money. The C6 Corvette with similar mileage as the Camaro is going to cost you $5,000 to $10,000 more than the Fetcher Camaro, just because the Corvette is a little bit more popular than the Corvette, than the Camaro. But so it's gonna cost you a little more. So if you have the money, 5-10 grand more, C6 is the best way to go. Best bang for your buck, I would say. But there are people that are lovers of one specific thing, like a Camaro and a Corvette. You can't go wrong with either one. Honestly, you really can't, because they're both powerful engines. They're both amazing. They sound amazing with the correct mods. So either way that you go, you can't go wrong. But if you have any other questions, just comment below. What kind of Corvette or Camaro you have? Let me know what kind of mods you have. Follow me on Instagram, and I might be doing a rate your ride kind of video soon. If you follow me on Instagram, I might do something like that. I'm not sure, but that's it for today's video. Just wanted to hop on here and talk about the difference between the Camaro and the Corvette, because I always get that question, like, which one should I get? And it all boils down to those 5 things. So if you have any questions, any comments, leave them in the description. In the comment section below. Also, go subscribe to my other channel, my boxing podcast. It is Pound for Pound reactions. The link is in my about info on this channel, and I will be uploading weekly on that one. This one I'm going to do kind of maybe a weekly upload, but I'm not sure yet. See what happens. But on that one, it's going to be all kinds of reaction to boxing. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel or to the other channel, go ahead and do so. I do appreciate it a lot. The support means a lot to me. So thank you guys for everything. Hit the like button, leave a comment. I'll see you guys in the next video.